Episode 3.
Themis Legal Academy, a prestigious high school with alumni in the highest echelons of the legal world.
What the?
Is this a Persona game?
Was Corpse Party?
Yeah. I thought that.
But it's now a horror game. Bruh. Nice pick.
Is that?
There's been a murder!
What is? Well, that's foreboding as hell. Holy! Wait, was that?
Yeah. That's like the creepiest one yet.
Was that who I thought it
gave us
was?
on my birthday.
Let's go.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, it was Monokuma.
No idea.
And we'll see in.
I'll never tell.
We'll see on October 24th, 1:25 p.m. Themis Legal Academy.
Wow, that's a really long time to wait.
Oh no, I'm gonna be late.
Oh my god.
Finally. So, this is it. The illustrious Themis Legal Academy. This is the place where many distinguished lawyers and prosecutors got their start. When news spread that Mr. Wright had gotten his attorney's badge back, he received a call from the school asking him to pay a visit. Mr. Wright brought us along, hoping we'd learn something from the experience. But no, I had to go blow it by getting here 30 minutes late. At least it's not all business today. After all, there's a school festival.
Oh wow. October 24th, 1:29 p.m. Themis Legal Academy, first floor hallway.
Wow, this place has school festival written all over it, literally. But why all the cold stares? Is it because everyone's in a school uniform except for me? Well, I like the way I dress. Wonder where Mr. Wright and Apollo are.
Gilly dogs. Your attention, please. This is an announcement from the mock trial committee. The mock trial will begin shortly. All students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall. Thank you.
Sounds like a mock trial is about to start, but where's this lecture hall? Looks like all the students and faculty are heading that way. Maybe we'll join them. Maybe I'll find Wright and Apollo there.
It's weird that the entire school seems to be completely, like, lawyer zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is this? October 24th, 1:33 p.m. Themis Legal Academy, third floor lecture hall.
This must be the lecture hall. Wow, they spent some serious money on this place. The district court can't even compete.
Someone?
Hey, Athena, over here.
Oh.
Oh no, just Tom.
Ah, Mr. Wright,
I forgot.
Apollo.
Oh god.
I've been looking for you two. I'm so sorry I'm late.
It's okay. Sorry we couldn't wait for you. But we didn't want to be late for our meeting. Lucky for you! The person we're supposed to meet also seems to be running late.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Justice, it seems Professor Court has yet to arrive. How unprofessional of her to give visitors to our esteemed institution waiting like this. I shall make her right. I will not. Oh. Who do we have here?
Oh, right. You haven't been introduced yet.
Ah, yes. You must be the young lady Mr. Wright was telling me about. I am Aristotle Means, a professor at this hallowed Hall of Learning. I oversee the lawyer course here. It is a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Athena Sykes. I just recently got my attorney's badge myself. It's nice to meet you too.
How wonderful! So vigorous and vivacious. You just earned yourself a gold star.
Oh? No way!
Oh,
Wow,
Gmod face.
thanks. That
I
big
hate
smile
that.
of his is scary though.
He's got a Gmod face.
You've also lost the game, chat. Looks like the mock trial is about to begin. What are we gonna do about our meeting?
Oh, speaking of the mock trial, do either of you know what it's about?
Oh, but I thought we had sent a pamphlet to your office.
Right, the pamphlet. Whatever happened to that?
You won't be seeing it again. Trucy used it for the old rip it up and restore it trick.
Ugh.
Unfortunately, it didn't work as advertised.
Well, it seems I had better explain the situation then.
Yeah, thank you, Professor. Oh, you know what it's time? Hey, Athena, you get to present your badge.
Yes!
Let's
I should've
go!
made one. Dang, missed opportunity. I didn't even think about that. Oh, I got something.
Present.
What magnificent presentation technique. Both your timing and speed were impeccable.
Speed? You mean speed's important when presenting evidence too?
Absolutely. The speed and approach angle theorems are the first things we teach here.
Oh my god.
I believe Mr. Wright and others like him already make extensive use of them.
You do? Boss?
Well, to some degree, I guess.
It never even crossed my mind. This lawyer thing is deeper than I thought.
Can I just say that this guy looks like one of those living statue people? You know, like that are out on the street pretending to be a statue? It's so weird.
Yeah.
The Themis Legal Academy. Oh, wait, hold on. Why am I doing these? You can ask about. Luna?
What?
So like when we go into like the talk sessions here, I will normally, if the chat is obviously not listening, I will normally say the topic we're going to talk about.
Okay, Themis Legal Academy.
Now, does anyone have any questions?
I do, Professor. Could you tell me all about your school?
What an excellent question. Here's a gold star for asking.
Carry on.
Oh yeah.
You good, Tom? Now we're having some difficulties. back
Our
there.
academy has 3 courses to choose from. Students seeking to be lawyers take the lawyer course. Likewise, budding prosecutors take the prosecutor course, and future judges the judge course.
My tie off. Wow, you have everything here for someone who wants to seriously pursue a career in law.
Yes, well, that's what makes our school special, and today even more so. After all, we are to be treated to a lecture by the legendary attorney Phoenix Wright. We can't wait to hear all about his return to the legal profession.
You're giving a lecture, Mr. Wright, but you're not even a professor. Got him.
Oh no.
Well, I'm just giving them whatever they want. Oh god. Okay.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Today's plans.
There we go.
Did you even know you were meant to be giving a lecture here today?
Yeah. Sort of. But I came early because I was supposed to have a meeting? With the head of the judge course. Constance Corte. It's been a whirlwind of a morning. Let's leave it at that.
Professor Colt. She's a wonderful instructor, but quite unpunctual.
Oh, so that's who's late.
From what I've heard, our esteemed Mr. Wright here is scheduled to hold a training seminar tomorrow, in addition to today's lecture.
A training seminar for lawyers? What exactly does that involve?
Why, it involves the very skills that make a lawyer a lawyer. The arm angle when shouting, "Objection!" The proper way to strike the podium. How to project one's voice, and most importantly, how to bluff your way to victory.
Huh? Who exactly do you want me to teach stuff like that to again?
What a wonderful question. You just earned yourself a gold star.
Ugh.
The great honor of taking a seminar by a famous lawyer and a famous prosecutor. That is what is at stake in this mock trial, the crown jewel of the school festival.
So we're at a pause. If everyone wondered why I screamed, I uncapped my drink for it to spray everywhere.
Oh no.
Oh.
And I was cleaning it
The
up.
DLC case was a few weeks ago.
It sprayed like all over my leg and Joy-Cons, and I was like, shit. I'm good now, though. Okay, sorry.
My cat was trying to sabotage me earlier.
We could do the next one. Apologies.
The mock trial.
The mock trial in question is a prestigious event that every student aspires to win. The top student in the lawyer course and the top student in the prosecutor course face off in a simulated court case set in this very school. As for the case itself, we select the best script written by a judge course student and base our case on that.
That's cool.
Oh, a one-on-one battle? How thrilling.
So, if the student studying to be a lawyer wins, they get to take my training seminar? But what if the other student wins? I'm not a prosecutor, so...
There's no cause for alarm. We have a famous prosecutor ready for just such a case. But exactly who it is, well, that is a special surprise.
A famous prosecutor? No, it can't be.
That's interesting. Ooh. I don't know who this is.
Brainy.
Is it? Brainy. Oh no, which one? Not
Okay.
JW.
okay. Professor Means, forgive me for interrupting you and your guests.
Oh.
I'm Juniper Woods, a senior in the judge course.
Ah, I thought so. Hell yeah.
Professor, the trial will begin shortly. Since you'll be delivering the pre-trial speech, would you mind waiting up in the balcony until we're ready for you?
Oh my god, how confident she is.
My, how very organized you are, Juniper. You just earned yourself a gold star, too. But what about Professor Cord? Well, I suppose she'll eventually arrive. Now then, I trust you will look after our visitors, Juniper?
Yes, of course, Professor Means.
Juniper? Juniper Woods? Is that you?
Hmm?
Oh!
Then, Athena? I almost didn't recognize you. I didn't know you were back from Europe.
Cool. Wait, you two know each other? Now that's a coincidence.
We've known each other ever since we were kids. We're like best friends, right, Junie?
Yeah. Well, we lived close to each other, so we used to play in the forest together.
Yeah, like a lot.
Ooh.
Why won't you look at me? I guess I shouldn't be surprised since we haven't seen each other in a long time.
Anyway, we're supposed to go wait in the waiting room, right? Not that I wouldn't mind taking in a mock trial you're putting on today.
Unfortunately, the mock trial is only for students and faculty. There is one seat reserved for Mr. Wright, but no other exceptions are allowed.
Yes, I'm very sorry, but it is part of the student curriculum, after all. I hope you won't mind remaining in the waiting room until the trial concludes.
Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to learn something new today.
I tell you what, Apollo. Why don't you take my place?
What? Really?
Sure. Besides, I'd like to meet with Professor Cord as soon as she gets here.
Aw, no fair. I want to see the mock trial too.
Sorry, I'm gonna let Apollo pull what little rank he has. If that's okay with Professor Means.
Well, Professor Means? You okay?
Shit. But of course, Mr. Wright, if that is what you wish.
It's settled then. We'll expect a full and detailed report, Apollo, so pay attention.
Being the new kid sure stinks.
If you would please follow me, I'll escort you down to the waiting room on the first floor.
Interesting, because this is in the past, so case one does not happen.
That's right.
October 24th, 2:15 p.m. Themis Legal Academy, first floor, waiting room.
Still no Professor Corte. It's been over 30 minutes. And Mr. Wright's snoozing away on the sofa. This is so boring. I should have hid in the lecture hall and spied on the mock trial.
Ugh.
Ah! What was that?
Generic pop sound effect 1. October 24th, Themis Legal Academy, first floor hallway.
Athena? I could have sworn I just heard something fall down and break. If you go running now, they'll think it's you.
Well, it wasn't me. I think I came from somewhere outside.
Oh,
Well, we better go take a look. seeing as everyone else is in the lecture hall.
Okay.
Brant, would you like to take over these?
October 24th, Themis Legal Academy. Outdoor stage.
Is this the stage for some sort of concert? It kind of reminds me of a courtroom.
Wait, Athena, behind the witness stand.
What? Ah!
Professor Court! Can you hear me? Professor!
Wait, that's who we're supposed to meet with?
It looks like our meeting's been cancelled for us.
No way, this can't be real. Bro, what the fuck?
I called the
I called the police. They should be here soon. I'll go tell everyone in the lecture hall too.
But I almost called the police. Good thing you did. No,
Oh,
wait. They'll find out soon enough once the police get here. Let's do our own crime scene investigation before it gets too crowded around here.
Huh? Are we even allowed to do that?
It's no big deal, as long as we leave it exactly like we found it. Plus, no, never mind. Anyway, we should look around while the scene is still fresh.
But okay, you're the boss.
Straight into investigation.
Oh, a shiny new attorney's badge. Brings back memories.
I've heard countless people live in dread of your pointer finger. Were you really that scary back then, Mr. Wright?
Strike one. I've always been just as you see me here.
A harmless sheep in wolf's clothing.
Strike two.
Do you have an old picture of yourself? Wait, never mind. I'm not sure I want to see it.
Strike three. You're out.
You're fired!
You're fired.
And the game just ends.
Game over.
Any ideas?
In addition to checking the body, we should also check the area around it. But we don't have much time. Check only what you can. Nervous, Athena?
Yes, I mean, no. Apollo didn't bat an eye at Alderman's body during the case in the Ninetails Vale. I can't let him show me up. I can do this. Just take a deep breath and focus. About the murder. So, Professor Court was...
Yep. The professor I was here to meet with. Turns out she wasn't running late after all.
How awful. Here she was lying dead, and we thought she was late. What was that you were saying before, boss? You never finished.
Hmm? Oh, that. Don't worry. I'll fill you in later. But right now, let's focus on the investigation, okay?
Oh, okay, sure. The suspense is killing me.
Okie dokie. Investigation. Wow, that was quick. We were real quick into that.
We should start by studying the body. I wonder what's the best angle for this.
Okay. Oh, it's time for 3D. Do you remember, everyone? Be shocked. Be amazed.
Oh my god.
Wow!
The power of the
Oh my
3DS.
god.
Whoa! 3 dimensions as we stare at the flat side. Oh.
We should start by studying the body. I wonder what the best angle for this is.
Tom and his priorities, not the body.
I don't see a body here.
Oh, I guess I really do have to examine the body. Well, guess I better get used to stuff like this if I want to be a full-fledged lawyer.
Okay, let's have a look at... Let's go straight for the wound. Arrowed.
Ugh, there's an arrow sticking in her side. Gunshot wounds and stab wounds are pretty common, but arrow wounds?
This is a homicide. Any way you slice it. In other words, we have a murder on our hands.
A murder? Here? So that makes the arrow the murder weapon? Well, the bow that shot it.
Right. But where would the killer have shot her from? The stage is a sea of obstructions. I'm no expert on archery, but it can be easy to hit a target with this much stuff around.
Would it be possible to kill someone by stabbing them with an arrow?
I'm not sure. Guess we better do more investigating before jumping to conclusions. This could be Brent.
Arrow added to the court record. The arrow that pierced the victim's side, it's stained with blood.
And is that a book? Let's have a look at the book.
A look at the book.
What do we have here? A book? I'm guessing it fell out of her chest pocket.
Wait, what if that's her diary? That's the most private thing a girl has.
True, but considering the situation at hand, my apologies to the late Professor Court.
No, don't.
Too late. Looks more like a planner than a diary. Every page seems to have the same sword mark printed on it. Printed on it at that.
I still think a girl deserves her privacy, but this may help us solve the case.
Court's planner added to the court record. Constance Court's planner. A sword emblem is printed on the cover and each page.
Okay. Oh, look at that, sick shoes. Oh, sorry. Should I say these are sneakers? Are these sneakers?
Nice pair of kicks.
Notice anything strange about the body? Take a deep breath, and then take a good look.
Well, now that you mentioned it, there's no blood around it at all.
Yet the victim's body is cold and rigor mortis has already started to dissipate. It would appear that quite some time has passed since Professor Court was murdered. Thing is, the quad was packed with students up until the start of the mock trial.
Wait, then doesn't that mean she was killed at a different location? Oh, I know. The killer moved the body here while everyone was in the lecture hall.
That's a definite possibility. Notice anything else?
Her arms are raised over her head, and there are dark bruises around her wrists.
Yeah. The professor was probably tied up with something.
Eventually, her wrists were unbound, and as she reached up to stretch, she was killed? Actually, I'm not so sure about this theory.
Well, there's not exactly a lot to go on.
I think that's about all we're going to find from the body here now.
Nice work, Rafina. Your face only turned 5 shades of pale. I was expecting 50. We should probably take a picture of the crime scene, just in case. I'm just cracking jokes really casually.
He's a dirty old man. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm on it. Say cheese. Talking about cracking jokes.
Cheese? And I thought I was the one with the twisted sense of humor. Wow, we were literally... That's so good. Thanks, game. I love it when it's a step ahead.
I think that should do it.
Alright. Let's take a better look around the area while we wait for the police to arrive. Oh.
This pile of rubble sticks out like a sore thumb. Looks like broken pottery or plaster. Maybe this is the source of that noise we heard.
There were supposedly 2 statues on the stage. I seem to recall hearing that chord from the Fine Art Club had made. I seem to recall hearing that a chord. Is it chord? How do we spell that? How do we pronounce that?
Co-ed.
Coed.
Coed.
That a coed from the Fine Art Club had made them. Thank you.
There were 2? Then that thing over there is what remains of another statue.
This could be related to the case. Let's take a closer look. Wait.
So they're saying that they
The
broke like,
color?
both statues.
The color is what's interesting to me. Anyway, let's look at the newspaper.
There's something buried in the rubble. The famous Herald?
Wait, we shouldn't disturb it. Let's just read what we can.
Final act in Torrid Love Triangle centered on campus. She-Devil Juniper Woods.
Whoa. Okay.
Level-headed lawyer, course genius. And hot-blooded prosecutor, course student. We'll go head-to-head in mock trial battle for the She-Devil's Black Heart. Hugh O'Connor has declared that he will confess to her if he wins. Wait, what? I seriously wish I hadn't read that.
You find that more shocking than discovering a murder victim's body?
But we're talking about my friend Junie here. She'd never lead guys on like that.
Athena, you don't believe everything you read, do you? This article is clearly written with malicious intent. I'm not buying a word of it.
You're right. But it's still disturbing, even if it is a third-rate tabloid material.
The Famous Herald added to the court record. Famous Herald, a school paper with malicious scoop on an alleged love triangle involving Junie. Sorry, Brant said it was BAB, so... Let's have a look at this.
Wonder what this statue is of. Whatever it was reddish purple in color.
When Apollo and I first got here, both statues were already here, but they were covered up. I bet they were waiting to unveil them when the school festival moved here to the stage.
You mean this duffel bag looking thing was actually being used to cover the statues? I guess that just leaves the question, were they broken by accident or on purpose? What a puzzle this is.
Oh.
It's Tom.
Mr. Wright! Athena!
Oh, here comes Apollo. I've never seen anyone move so fast.
I'm coming! Listen! Something big's happened! I was at the mock trial when the police announced a body has been found on campus. That's right. And we're the ones who phoned it in. We found Professor Court dead behind the witness stand over there. What? Can you show me? What the?
We've already had a quick look at the body. It's definitely a homicide. Once the police get here...
No! I know it's a homicide. I'm just shocked because it's the same. Exactly the same! Whoa there, Apollo. Take a deep breath and explain what you mean.
It's the same! The body, that is! It's just like how it was in the mock trial! Huh?
What? It's like the mock trial?
I know, it sounds crazy, but... The location, and the precision, the murder weapon, the lack of pooling blood... It's all exactly like the mock trial!
You're kidding, right? It can't really be all the same, can it?
Oh, there's the wee-woos!
It's just what he